Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, 7 p.m. Started my work on pushing my changes, fixing the JavaScript bugs. Still, it's ongoing. We have several places in our application where JavaScript was used to handle dates. It's funny because in my time zone, in East European time zone or European, whatever, I'm really bad at time zones, this problem didn't appear. It only appeared when our client used it from the US. That's the one off by one error with JavaScript dates. And the way to debugging this was running Chrome locally on using with the preset time zone to the one of the US time zones. So still working on it, but at least I get the pattern now when I'm introducing Moment.js everywhere. And this should fix the problem. The funny part is that once we introduce the Moment.js dates everywhere, that was the assumption that it would be much better because they support time zones. It's not so easy because obviously dependencies. We are using things like React Day Picker, and it's in some configuration places it's expecting JavaScript dates objects. It could be changed, but also I found that instead of fixing these places, I decided to reduce the functionality. We don't really need those fancy things that we try to configure. So by dropping some feature, I will probably deliver the bug fix much faster. From the business part of my activities, I will be looking today at our backlog. So in order to review what are the current tasks which are not programming related clearly or not marketing creative clearly, and I will try to outsource some parts of those activities to external people, external companies, freelancers companies, who that way we can distribute our work and we can stay with focusing on the coding parts wherever possible. However, it's not that like I don't want to. This is the one thing that I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk recently, that social media, it's not something that you should outsource that easily, because you can do it, but first you need to be a master in it. So social media marketing and content marketing, it can be outsourced when you feel like you're excelling at it, and I'm still far from being really great at it, so I will wait a bit. However, still there are many like some more boring activities that could be easily outsourced. So that's what I want to like split those boring parts from the creative parts. The boring parts will be more or less outsourced, but also some places like running very specialist A/B tests or improving land pages, for example, landing pages. That's something that is not a boring part, it's a creative part, but it's better to collaborate with someone from outside the world who is a specialist and get their help while learning from it. So this is like outsourcing so that I can learn, because outsourcing is not only passing all the stuff to do somewhere else, it's also collaborating on that if it's crucial to our business. And I believe marketing is crucial here. We want to get our brand stronger. And I fixed the JavaScript bugs, I think, in all the places that I was aware of, at least. The client already confirmed that it's fixed in one place. Another one is on the go right now. This is one cool part about me working in my current late mode. It's now 8:30 p.m., which means I'm exactly the same time zone of working with my client from the US. So we usually try to be async, so no like constant communication is required, no sync communication is required, but it's nice when I push the change, when I comment on the backlog that this is probably fixed and whether they can test it, and they reply in 5-10 minutes that it's there. It's also the nice part about pushing to master and being able to deploy several times a day, that I can get the feedback very quickly without any staging environment. It's all on master immediately, so I can push even quick fixes very quickly. All right, enough for today. Finishing this vlog now. One question to you, if you can leave a comment. Do you prefer those video vlogs from me when they have like 4 or 5 minutes, or it's better to speak longer, like 9-10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes? I'm still considering like many different experiments, or maybe even shorter, maybe 1 minute, maybe split those little things from my vlog into 1 minute videos. What's working better for you, specifically for you?